This is my camp spot. I am here in Wallace, Idaho on July 11th and 12th. Probably leaving on July 13th. But it's a old high school parking lot. And so all these people are camping here too. And why are we here in Wallace, Idaho? Because there's a music festival going on. Other people are parked here along the streets for the music festival. Just parallel parking in their allowance because it's a big weekend for this town. Got people all over. And you can rent bikes here. That's Bicycle Adventures. So how did I get here? Well, I have a friend named Terry. She messaged me because she thought I might be in the area, and I was 15 miles down the road in a town called Smelterville. Told me about it, and here I am. I'm up here a little early. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to film and show Wallace to you before the music started. We had copyright issues. But they got this nice little spaceship here. You can go in and sit down and get your picture taken. Looks like it might have came off of some carnival ride. It's pretty neat. We got a nifty little restaurant here, Foul Mouse. And it says WTF, that stands for wings, tea, and fries. Not what you might think. You can go on a zip line here. We got a nice little boat out here. Part of the marquee for advertising. Welcome to Wallace. How about that? Isn't that cool? Here's the stage for the festival. Had a good day yesterday. They started at 11 o'clock yesterday morning, started playing, and went on till about 10 o'clock last night. It was great. And there's the Brooks Hotel. And this is downtown, old historic. Now they have the street blocked off. And like I said, there's the stage way down there at the end. And they're going to start up about noon, 11 today, from what I gather. And they plan on going till as long as the crowd's here. That last band's got to play a long time. Now Terry used to live in this town, so she gave me quite the scoop. All these buildings with the upper floors, they used to be bordellos because this was a silver mining town and they had to keep the miners happy. So there are a lot of high 2- and 3-story buildings for that purpose. If you see a 1-story building, which I don't know if there are any. Maybe way down there was part of a 1-story. Those didn't have bordellos upstairs, but those were all the bedrooms. And then in 1988, the Federals came in, but they didn't come in to crash the bordellos, the whore houses. They came to stop the gambling and the bootlegging. Illegal making and selling of alcohol. And by accident they discovered the popularity of the bordellos, so they shut those down too. The majority of these buildings were built from 1890 to 1900. Like that one right there was built in 1890. And drinking bars and whatnot were the main things. You had a few that were banks and a few of the silver cashing in places. But this is a unique little town with some nice history. This used to be the First National Bank. Now it's Mountain West Bank, so it's still banked. But look at the construction and the building of that, the architecture. Nice. Well, there's an antique store. Very cool. I like the turret on that building. And right across the street we have another little turret. Very nice. Yosemite Sam, maybe? Just a miner. Nice carving. And he's right on top of a safe. An old safe. Wonder if it opens. Nope. It's shut. Looks like somebody tried to pry it open though. 1884. There's a cool name for a store. Thingamajigs. They got some unusual and quirky stuff in there too. Nice old bus. Wallace Carnegie Library, built 1911, restored 1999. Interesting. There it is, the library. Neat building. Wallace claims to be the center of the universe. They have a theater, but it's not a movie theater, it's for plays. Pretty neat. Melorama. How about that? And the Wallace City Pool. 1939. No diving. If I can get up there and peek over the wall. There's water. How about that? Rose finally gave up drinking for good. Now she's drinking for bad.